Welcome back, Gundam guys and Gundam gals. Patrick Grade here from AGE-2, and today I'm very happy to bring you the second part of the review for the high-grade Gundam AGE-2 Darkhound. Now in the first video, I took a look at all the parts and pieces for the mobile suit, the weapons and accessories, the new plastic and the new color scheme, as well as showing off the completed mobile suit. So now it's time to break down the mobile suit and take a look at the transformation to flight mode and see how it looks in flight mode. So let's go start by taking a look at the parts and pieces for the transformation and see how it turns out. So here's the mobile suit all broken down to its major components. And when you transform it yourself, you probably don't have to do it this much, but I did it this way to make it a little bit easier to show off everything. So to start with, you want to disengage the hip joint from the waist, replace it with this large piece of plastic here. You want to make sure the little peg here is on the lower side of the plastic. Peg in either leg and bend it up like that, and then fold down the feet. That is a desired outcome for the legs. Next up, take the main trunk of the body here, pull the waist and the torso down. But be careful not to pull it down too hard or you'll separate the waist from the unit or the part here. So just pull it down enough to separate everything. Angle the waist backwards and plug in the back skirt to the backpack here with these little pegs and the slots. And that way it secures the connection between the two areas. You can then flip forward these wings and go and angle these down if you want to. Or you can do that later, whatever's good for you. So then you can push the head down in the recessed panel here. If it doesn't push down easily, what you might want to look out for is the shoulder armor. They can get in the way and prevent the head from going down. So just make sure the shoulder armor is out that way, and then you can push it down and kind of tuck it away there. It won't go all the way down inside. There'll be a little bit of the top of the head left, but that's the way it's supposed to look. To transform the arms is pretty simple. Just pull the wing out 90 degrees away from the body, and then flatten the hand and arm down against the wing like that. It's up to you if you want to leave the hand in the socket here or pull it out. It looks a little better when it's pulled out. That way the hand is not interrupting with the handle of the anchor shot here. Although it does say in the manual to leave the hand in, I don't think it really makes a difference. It's just more of an aesthetic kind of thing, and it's your choice. The last thing to transform is the Dodge Lancer, and that's pretty simple. Just pull this piece of plastic out from the back and turn it around 180 degrees. Reinsert it, and then make sure it goes all the way down inside. That allows you to lift up on the handle until it's even with the horizontal line of the Dodge Lancer, and then collapse the arm guard down that way, and that's pretty much it. Plug in the leg assembly. Plug in the arms and shoulder armor back into the shoulder joints on the torso. One thing I forgot to mention is to pick up on the skull symbol there to reveal the spot for the Dodge Lancer to plug into. And then plug that into there. And then of course plug the extra stand at the back of the crotch unit. Alright, so after you get everything put together and the kit up on extra stand here, you get a nice looking flight mode. And the only thing that I see that the Gundam AGE-2 normal has over this kit is the dynamic wings on the shoulder armor. These guys here are pretty plain as far as their posability and stuff. You can't do much with them other than just have them straight out like this. With the Gundam AGE-2 normal, you had the dynamic posing of the 4 individual wings there, which added a little bit of variety to the overall look and uniqueness. Other than that, I really like the color scheme. The neutral color scheme looks a lot better, a lot more fearsome and stealthy. So a much better color scheme overall, especially in flight mode here. There's not too much else to talk about. You know, it looks nice. So if you like the shape of it, then you're like this kit. Otherwise, you might not care for it too much. Nothing too fancy here. I think the nose cone looks really good with the silver paint and stuff there. So overall, the color scheme comes together nicely. The lines flow well, and the silhouette's pretty cool too. Well, it's not quite as dynamic as the Gundam AGE-2 normal. I still kind of prefer this version over that original kit. And unfortunately, I don't have the Gundam AGE-2 double bullet, so I can't really compare those two together either. For now, this will be my favorite flight mode for the Gundam AGE-2 design. When I get the double bullet, I'll have to do another comparison here. But for now, this is my favorite version. So let's go and wrap up the review real quick and talk about the pros and cons of having this kit over the Gundam AGE-2 normal. And for the most part, I think this is a much better kit overall than the AGE-2 normal. The color scheme is a lot better, in my opinion. The new plastic is nice as well. And the overall kit just looks a little bit better with these changes on it. The only thing that I prefer the Gundam AGE-2 normal is in the flight mode with the dynamic wings. Otherwise, I don't see too many advantages that the AGE-2 normal has over the Darkhound here. Now, if you have the AGE-2 normal, I think there's enough differences here to warrant a new purchase. Especially if you like the color scheme, the new plastic on the kit, or even if you like the anime. You know, there's quite a bit of difference in Asimo between the second arc and the third arc. And I think the suit itself reflects those changes quite a bit. So the mobile suit and the character have changed together. While you do get some extra plastic in the kit, the only thing you really get is the age symbol here. And no extra stickers to put on this, so you can't really make the Gundam AGE-2 normal out of this kit. you don't get the extra wing binders or the extra plastic for the head, so you can't do both versions out of this kit. So if you want the Darkhound color scheme on the Gundam AGE-2 normal, you have to paint it yourself. But as I said several times before, I quite prefer the Darkhound over the AGE-2 normal for several reasons. So there's no real downsides to this kit. The transformation is pretty simple. It works well on both modes, the flight mode and the mobile suit. See too many things wrong with this kit at all. Maybe the waist articulation can use a little bit of extra help because it does separate quite easily between the waist and the torso unit, but again, that's kind of a minor point. The balance is great, the color scheme is great, the few stickers that we use worked really well. The Dodge Lancer looks pretty nice, the beam saber handles and blades work well, the new anchor shots look nice as well, so I definitely recommend you guys pick it up if you like any of the aspects of the kit at all. I think it's under 20 bucks or right around $20 or so at AGE-infinite.com. Head over there and order it if you want to. I think it's a good buy. So let me know what you think of the kit, the palette, and the suit down below. Of course, thank you to Gundam Guy for providing the kits. My giveaway contest is still going on, so if you haven't signed up already, go over there and sign up just by commenting on that video. Head over to AGE-infinite.com and pick up your own kits. And the Master Grade version of this kit was just announced as well. So for you guys holding out for the Master Grade version, that'll be out, I think, in November for around 50 bucks or so. If you're a fan of the Master Grade kits over the High Grade kits, wait out for that one. Otherwise, pick this up and have a good time with it. So stay tuned for more reviews. I'll get that Barnaby Brooks Master Grade figurized kit up this week, as well as head on to some new kits and stuff. So thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I'll see you soon.